50 cal. Gunner goes down on the left side. And you're now left with the driver, a forward gunner, that whole gunner, and then 50 on the right. And oh my goodness, another lunge mine comes in right when infantry dismount and they're blown to pieces. More infantry cut down, but Japanese able to once again just thwart the LVT's advance. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got a special episode of Eye in the Sky. This is the Squad 44 Pacific playtest, where the devs are trying out for the public for free. If you own the game, you can install the playtest and play it. Okay, maybe not now because it was only 24 hours, but a public playtest of the Iwo Jima map, a couple different game modes, offensive and frontline, as well as the factions for the Imperial Japanese and the United States Marine Corps. This is the first video I have for the playtest. There's going to be a couple more, another Eye in the Sky, as well as some first-person action, but I wanted to kick everything off with a nice top-down Eye in the Sky view of the absolute chaos that is Iwo Jima. But I'm going to keep this intro short and to the point. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and do let me know how you're liking the playtest, what you think after watching this video. Do the Japanese seem good? Does Iwo Jima seem fun? Let me know. I'm curious because I've been having an absolute blast, and I've been itching to play this since we last did just over a month ago. But that's enough talking for me. Sit back and enjoy the show. Until next time, peace. All right, Eye in the Sky, and this is Iwo Jima. First Marines.
All right, man.
Are starting to hit the beach.
All Marines get ready.
All Marines get
this
ready.
Imperial Japanese homeland or island from their fucking grasp.
I love it. I love it. Sherman's hitting the beach. This is the western side towards Mount Suribachi. We'll take a look at the map in just a second, but you have a Japanese bunker system straight ahead. You can actually see an LVT and Sherman as well. Oh no! Anti-air position just lighting up the LVT. You also have Marines right in front of us are trying to push up, moving crater to crater. Japanese off to the right of the hillside on the cliff, and oh my goodness, engine goes out in the LVT. Pushing right up on the A position. Infantry dismount, and they are going to just get absolutely shredded by the Japanese A. Oh my goodness. Not really how you wanted to start the day if you're a Marine. Japanese are trying to defend this first bunker system, and we're going to take a look at the map. You have bunker, but in order to attack the bunker position, which is right behind us, this is the actual capturable objective. I believe it's in that hill here. They first have to destroy two different bunkers, actually physically destroy them. One in front of us here, this concrete bunker, and then I believe this, oh, right over here. Oh no, this smaller one. Right in front of us. So a couple different positions where they actually have to destroy objectives here, the Marines. So you need to get satchel charges out, protect your sappers, and try to get up in there. Once you destroy that, then it's open, and you can then capture the objective like pretty much any other game. But Marines, in order to actually get on, and ooh, nice little Willie Pete. Getting that white phosphorus smoke to try to smoke out the position. You can see on the map a lot of red all over this bunker, and it's actually leaving the Sherman kind of off by themselves. The Marines are primarily, oh, bodies flying. The Sherman just laying into that. The Marines are going to be right in front of us. I'm going to turn on outlines for and names for just a second so you can just get a good visual about everyone here. Oddball, Wellesley rolling all up. They're pushing this this trench section. The trench is going to lead up. Oh, it's not a bunker system. They actually have to knock out, looks like a mortar. So King Shark going up on this mortar position. We see that Japanese fob where Bradbury, Rosgrez, and More Love are out. So Marines laying charges on the mortar tube, and there it goes.
Good job, man.
Keep moving for the next one.
Keep moving for the next one.
There's a focus, bro.
Now you can see FOB just overhead. Marines moving up in the trench. Japanese moving left to right over the tree line. They're now trying to get into some cover and concealment because that FOB is in a good position, but a little bit in the open, and might get in some nice trench fighting here. Japanese, nope. Leaps and bounds. I believe this is the Japanese anti-tank. So he's going to try to maybe get a nice little lunge with his lunge mine on the Sherman. Oh, he's got the LVT actually trying to take aim at the Marines pushing up the beach. These lunge mines for the LVT. Oh, and hold on a second. Oh my goodness, they trade! Great reaction from both of them, actually. Just too good. LVT coming back in. And they have 50 cals up front, 30 cals on the side. So these forward guns are the 50 cals. See, back, left, and right are the 30s. They really need to just almost clown car them up and get them inside. So that way you can get a lot of infantry prepared to dismount when you do get to the bunker system. But Marines still trying to claw themselves out of this trench line. And the difficult situation you're going to have if you're a Marine is we're going to look at the map just real quick so that way you can get a proper idea. There's a lot of blue all kind of strewn apart because you actually don't have any form of logistics until you physically capture a point on the beach, and then you can get a logistics point. You can get your lodges up. You can actually get more vehicles spawning on the beach. You know, hey, you need to secure that beachhead, right? So Marines in a bit of a tough go at the moment, and good shots off the right. Ooh, and that looks like an AT gun, and that has knocked out that turret. The traversal absolutely gone, and you can see it's also smoking from that cannon, and they're making a beeline to the beach. But hold on a second, are they going to be able to? Engine is now out, he's smoking, but infantry are coming to the rescue. Deflection now. AT, oh, they might be able to save it. Infantry now pushing this AT gun in the trench right below them, deflecting shots. Now you can see the AT gun infantry closing in on the trench, just not able to get that killing blow on the Sherman just yet. You also have Japanese flanking on the back left, and the AT gun's gonna have to pull out just a little bit because they're redirecting towards another Sherman, or maybe that LVT. And hold on a second, it's the anti-tank. He's got a satchel, tossing the satchel now to the side of that Sherman, and that's probably going to start a fire right underneath that ammo. Oh no, it's going to be catastrophic actually. Satchel takes out the tosser. And there you go, Sherman knocked out by AT, finished up by the satchel.
Marines keep being pushed up. Keep posted up. Infantry movements.
And you can see the infantry still trying to just make their way, and they're primarily going to be able to keep their heads down just by using this trench line. Just doesn't seem like there's enough infantry getting into the trench. They're still gonna show you right behind us. They're still landing on the beach, and you can see Lord Berserker with a Sherman. He dismounts and immediately pops. Just really, really tough. We need to have more infantry regroup calls, which is this rally system where you can see right now FICO is next to one. It's this little tent. Squads can actually spawn in. Your own squad can spawn in, rather. Let's follow this group of Marines because we have a good push. We got the LVT off our left, but a good group of Marines now trying to make some headway to this bunker system. And we've got the flamethrower too. Flamethrower, that's one way to open them up.
Thank you.
Hey, that fob should be taken care of in a second. I got the rockets coming down right on.
Rockets
Copy.
coming down on that fob. And you can see the tent just right in the center of your screen. And it's going to be on the other side of the hill, waiting for that Corsair to hit it. And there you go. Corsair, rocket barrage, flamethrower running in the trench. It is all going down. Marines really trying to get themselves on that beach.
Yep, we're moving now.
I get some support down there, you guys.
Flamethrower trying to open up a nice entrance into this trench line. And you're gonna get a one-on-one here. Flamethrower
Moving up on cap too.
just missing. And honestly, come on, OWI, you need a little bit of range distance on that thing. That should have cooked the Japanese in the trench. Visually, the flamethrower is looking absolutely incredible, but the effect, I think just from right there, that flamethrower, it needs a much wider damage radius. There's absolutely no reason that flamethrower should not have spread and killed the infantry right next to it. A for effort, F for flamethrower. Infantry now for the Japanese running off and out of that bunker system back into the trench line just where we were. And they've got the high ground now. Tossing a grenade, and oh, is it gonna bank into the trench? It might. Just off. Marines able to clear them out. Japanese trying to pour into the trench. They're just not able to. Superior firepower now from the Marines. As both those LVTs are coming up. And you got another flamer. They keep burning.
My guy, I'm pushing a weapon cache. I'm gonna put some smoke on top of you. Trying to get a angle.
We are getting close to that second destroyer marker.
Roger.
So we're getting close. And the reason
That's
is
smoke going down now.
you have smoke coming in. Command, what you keep hearing is the commander. If you've never played Squad 44 and you've only played Squad, flamethrower, is he going to see him? He needs covering fire from other infantry. And there you go, M1 Garand covering his flame trooper.
Wait for the smoke. Wait for the smoke.
Oh, and no, not able to. And needs to be careful. Those tanks can actually cook off. If you penetrate that fuel tank, it will blow you up and everyone else next to you. AA position once again opens up.
He's cooking off. We gotta
And infantry finally go down on that. You really need to destroy this AA. Corsair barrage, or strafe rather, laying into the infantry on that north side of the island. But as we were saying earlier, the commander for Squad 44 is actually its own position. And commander
all HE to push that,
is able to hold on a second. The lunge mine going in for the LBT, and oh my goodness, for the Emperor. Lunge mine able to knock out the engine. And speaking about knocking out the engine, we now have 3 disabled LVTs right outside the bunker system. Guns are still up, but they ain't moving. A lot of Marine assets and taxpayer money just sitting right here outside the bunker.
Yeah, 100%.
And
right, I'm bombing it now.
It might be worth it. Slowly but surely, you can see we're getting more blue next to the bunker system. It's now about an even fight, and I believe they're calling in some artillery or mortars. But this commander is off by himself. He's not a squad leader that just has command assets. He's his own command unit, and as such, he's able to kind of work independently, trying to work best for the team. And hold on a second, Betos and Koshubatu, what you guys doing, baby? Come on! Smoke landing on the point. And Betos doesn't realize.
Another fob located on marker. I think that's not 100%.
That's a
sure,
Japanese infantry right next to him, and nope, just still opening him up.
They definitely just keep hitting that around that destroy point. They just threw us off that.
And here you go.
That trench line there.
Massive marine assault running across the dark sand beach.
I just watched it.
We have a fire team size element that have made it up to the rocks.
53?
And that bunker is their target.
They're all around there.
Disabled LVTs actually giving cover to the Japanese now. Rifle grenade, that's a field goal. That's sent way too far. Another one. And they need to go back to basic here. Finally, good shots off onto that entrance of the bunker system. I would say this would be incredibly cinematic if they can actually land their shots. Decides to say, you know what? I'm not hitting anything. Let's just push in on foot. And you can see Japanese just behind the trees here, right outside the bunker system. Marines vaulting up, and they have to go in quick, speed, and violence of action. Need to get in there. And he takes off his rifle grenade attachment, and good shots in one grand. Marines might be finally breaching into the bunker system. You still have Japanese outside the trench line, and oh no! Trying to go in, and is there anyone in here? There is not. Oh, there's about to be.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty much sums it up. Marine. Whoopsie daisied by Ruji 3. Good flank on him as Huncho takes a frag grenade. A lot of damage coming out on the Marines here, but you can see it's slowly but surely giving them a foothold. And hold on, what has happened? There's a lot of troops on that backside. They're trying to disrupt the I guess reinforcement line of the Japanese. And we're gonna take a look on the map real quick, because what we're looking for is anyone that has a blue name or a blue mark that has HE on it. HE is the sapper, and these sappers are the ones that need to get into the weapon cache inside this bunker and destroy it. So, not that one person is more important than anyone else in war, but in this mode specifically, you need to protect your sappers, and hopefully this LVT doesn't add to the pile. Oh my, AT hitting the right side of it. 50 and 30 cows just open it up, and that's what you want to see. Slow crawl. You see the barrels starting to overheat on those 50s. It's turning red. Infantry is starting to dismount now. 30 cal gunners jumping off. Cal gunner goes down on the left side, and you're now left with the driver, a forward gunner, that whole gunner, and then 50 on the right. And oh my goodness, another lunge mine comes in right when infantry dismount, and they're blown to pieces. More infantry cut down, but Japanese able to once again just thwart the LVT's advance. Infantry trying to dismount the last remaining Marine, and he is once again cut down. And let's see here, it is 12, we got 12 minutes left, 294 tickets. Satchel now landing on the LVT, and that should cook it off. These LVTs, American made, baby. They strong. A landing craft does get hit by a field gun and goes on down, and well, let's hope the Marines on the beach have a bit better. And hold on a second, that is a nice mortar. good distance, just needs a better direction.
If you have radio contact, can you hit 56 again? Keep hitting that with strafe, so they keep retaking that trench line.
He's just trying to pop the LVT right here. Oh my goodness! And he's absolutely shredded by the 50. This 50 is still operational. Infantry next to him. You see, that's actually not a Marine, a Japanese next to the rock here. And I don't think they have any way to actually deal with them unless they do have a satchel. But oh my goodness, the LVTs. Corsair strafe coming in. Trying to open up the trench line, and we're now gonna go.
Hey, I got already ready to go.
There you go, pile of Marines.
Let me get my
Absolutely
radio
painful.
to fall
So
back and then
we're gonna
just call
sit
it
tight
right in
with
on the
this
point
group
again.
here. It looks like they're about to call Artie. We're gonna try to follow them
Which one,
in.
the destroy or the attack?
The attack marker, sorry.
Tossing smoke, and they're trying to get around the right side flank. Ain't gonna happen. Command really needs to get that smoke, not in the back. You need it pretty much where these LVTs are to allow the Marines to get to hard cover at the rocks. You can see just the pile of bodies getting bigger. And I'm not saying the Marines are all out of ideas, but what's happening right now is not working. And we're gonna see if we have any Marines loaded up in the landing craft. So you don't actually have a normal spawn, like an HQ or main base or anything like that. You have these landing crafts. If you look on the map, you have them all numbered. So if you want to link up with your squad, you actually have to tell your squad, hey, we're all going in 5. All right, everyone land in landing craft 5. And that is how it's done. And that is not a pretty view if you're sitting in this landing craft. So much Marine equipment still just disabled on the beach. You've got piles of bodies just ahead of you and a wide open sprint to that cliffside. Once again, the smoke starting to look a little bit better. The whistle and the go, go, go. And completely normal Marines have actually made sure that they've trained in teleportation. Spread out. Flamethrower. Trying to toss some smoke and get himself behind something. Once again, he needs to be very careful. Oh. Yeah.
One
That's
inch is 30. There's a lot of them coming down that
that's
hill.
painful. Trying to call for a medic, so he's not dead just yet. Very lucky his fuel tank didn't get impacted. But you can see this is just, now that the Marines haven't been able to... Oh my goodness! He's gone! Absolutely gone! Blown to pieces. Sherman, oh, hold on, is this an actual Sherman here? This could be the Marines' last hope. So you actually have a limited number of vehicles, of armor rather, in Squad 44. Once you lose, let's say you have 6 tanks to start. Once you lose 6 tanks, it's not like Squad where after 15 minutes they'll just respawn, or 20 minutes they'll respawn. No, you lose those tanks for the rest of the game. Off of my count, I believe they're down 4 or 5 Shermans right now, so this could be very well the last Sherman to land on Iwo Jima, and they need to use it in order to help cut off the infantry, but I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen. Japanese infantry closing the gap. They do fire with that Arasaka, and that should have spooked the Sherman. You want to start moving. You have friendly infantry nearby. You see squad leader with a Tommy gun trying to push up with him. Needs to be careful. You got that Japanese AT with the headband just laying in the grass. Or grass. There ain't no more grass. Going with the lunge mine. He's charging. And unfortunately for him, he picked the toughest part of the armor. Ran that lunge mine right into the front plate. And now going with the samurai sword. Infantry just swarming this Sherman.
What we're trying to deal with.
My guy over there, where he knows what I'm talking to. Fucking Lewis and drilled deep.
Yeah, I know.
Overpressure kills the samurai sword wielder.
Are you guys
now tossing some more AT, 50 cal trying to lay into the infantry, high explosive as well, and oh no, they hit a tree. Explosives and actually knockouts. What is it, the funnel, the chimney? What do you actually call this? It allows, it's like the wader. It allows the engine to breathe in shallow water. But Sherman makes a good move and actually kicks back out towards the beach. They need to get some infantry support if they want to do this. So we are now down to 3 minutes and 55 seconds, and it takes about 2 minutes to capture an objective here. So I'm just gonna say it. Hey, anything can happen, and I love me some American firepower and Marines, but I don't know if it's going to work. Marines just a little too disjointed. Never able to consolidate their infantry and tanks. They really needed to get up on this trench line and move with the vehicle. Every single time they did, though, you can see the remnants of the attacks. LVTs just strewn around. And unfortunately for the Marines, if they had just taken out this one AA position, and you can very easily, actually, it might have been a different story, but credit to the Japanese, they have held on. The Japanese territory, Iwo Jima, is going to stay in Japanese control. And for the first eye in the sky for the Japanese playtest, absolute blast to watch, as I think the tank just went catastrophic. And he did. I think anti-tank position knocked him out. And that is going to be it. 2 minutes and no hope for the Marines. You can see command chat, or hear command chat rather, relatively quiet now. Japanese just trying to secure the area. Get any last kills they can. Of course, you want to pad your stats. Why not? Absolutely cool AA position here. Just ignore the randomly disappearing gun. But very, very cool. And I've got to say, visually for me, obviously, let me know. I didn't notice any hitches. I didn't notice any crazy frame drops. Everything looked very smooth. A few times I've teleported, but that's because I'm accidentally pressing the teleport button, which I just remembered we have. That's something that would be really nice to have in the squad. So there's been a few times where it seemed like desync or hitch, but that's actually a teleport. So overall, I'd have to say it's a big win for the playtest. Obviously, big win for the Japanese as well. But appreciate OWI letting us play this once again, because oh my goodness, it absolutely looks beautiful. It pains me to see the Marines stuck out on the beach getting obliterated, but it's beautiful chaos. Seconds, time, and there you go. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
GG.
That was not it.
That was not it. That was definitely not it.
Now you guys just gotta go longer around. Sometimes it feels more cancer, but The best way is just to go a long way around.
It was just, yeah, we had,
Major defeat.
Oh,
Japanese
man.
with still 262 tickets left. The Marines 173. Let's see, 197 kills for the Marines, 274 deaths, 266 kills for the Japanese, 233 deaths, 34 revives to 24. Jeez.